Okay, Tong Hong Seng Corner, Tabuan Jaya, all these 6 drinks, total 12 ringgit 20 cent. Premium Food Junction, 12 ringgit 90 cent. Yauki Kopitiam, 12 ringgit 80 cent. 38 Food Street, 16 ringgit 20 cent. Okay. Win-Win Cafe, Icom Square, 13 ringgit 40 cent. ABC Food Center, 12 ringgit 80 cent. Warung Nusantara, that is also at this Icom Square, 15 ringgit 10 cent. Love Chopstick Garden, 13 ringgit. Xiang Xiang Third Mile, I think one of the cheapest, 11 ringgit 60 cent. Yongxiang Corner, 12 ringgit 70 cent. DJH Petana, this Jalan Petana, 10 ringgit 90 cent. So I think from this survey, I think what we would like to mention here is that these drinks and coffee all these, they are not control items. As such, our ministry at the moment has not fixed any ceiling price or control price. Okay, recommended prices. To mention here is that these drinks and coffee all these, they are not control items. As such, our ministry at the moment has not fixed any ceiling price or control price. Okay, recommended prices. So basically, I mean, we still believe, I think our system practice on free trade. Right? Only unless it is absolutely necessary, we will come up with any ceiling price and control prices. Okay. Otherwise, the general policy of the ministry and government is free trade. Okay. We believe free trade will result in lowering the prices. Okay. So, what my purpose of showing this this table of comparative pricing is to let the public know. All right. So far, for the last 4-5 days, the complaint I received, I think 90% are from consumers, customers of 38 Food Street, which is really so because I'm here all about in the region of 12 ringgit, okay, except for 38 Food Street, which is 16 ringgit 20 cents. Okay, but I think while we cannot control the prices, okay, it is not an offense, but I think the consumer has the right to know and to have their own comparison. Alright, that's why I'm making public this price comparison. Alright, and I leave it for the consumer to make their own decision whether they want to continue to frequent the place or maybe their coffee are better, taste better, maybe otherwise. But I think what we emphasize is the right to the knowledge, the right to the knowledge of the prices comparison. Okay, so here is the one. I hope you will publish it. There is all the receipts are here. All the receipts are here. So this is I mean, there is the consumer's rights to know. Okay. Meanwhile, I think our officer will continue to meninjau, to do their checking, and what we have at our disposal is Anti-Profiteering Act, okay, which we will the emphasis is the profit margin, right? The earning of making of a profit margin which is higher than before the implementation of SST. Okay, so after the SST, you increase the prices and you make a profit margin which is higher than a profit margin that you earned before the SST. That is what will be caught under our Anti-Profiteering Act. Okay, we have done, I think, for the last 4 days, 1,000 plus, I think 2,000 plus survey of goods. Yeah, in the. Okay.
After that, how many complaints that are regarding the SST after the SST implemented?
After the SST,
The general one.
Nationwide, I think we have received about 600 complaints. Alright, we have also make all the nationwide. We have also make all the investigated on the complaint. You know, some are valid increment of the one prices. Some not so valid. Alright, we will be taking action very soon.
That one is Home Malaysia.
Yeah, Home Malaysia. Alright, so I also like to thank our enforcement. I think this period of time they have has to also to work extra hard, right? To do all the checking non-stop, you know, on the prices, just to make sure that prices do not go up unnecessarily. All right, we believe that the impact of SST is a lot less than GST. I think before they went to call GST. Like even like for FICO. Okay, before they are hit by GST. Right, so now that there's SST coming, they are not subject to SST. So if you compare the prices, you know, before GST and during the GST and SST, I think it should be lower. The GST portion is taken up indeed. Okay? So all in all, I think for GST, there are only 500 goods exempted. For SST, there are 5,400 goods exempted. Okay? By that comparison, that figure alone, you will know that a lot of goods are exempted from SST. As such, the impact of SST on the prices of goods should be a lot less than the impact of GST on the prices of goods. Okay, even rental, office rental, shop rental, you know, all these are now no longer subject to GST anymore. Previously they are. Previously all these shops or tenants, they have to pay their rental to operate a shop. On top of that, pay a 6% GST. Now they don't have to, because these are not as flexible. Okay, all right.